Hello everybody, this is the video that I've been talking about on Facebook. I wanted to get in here and get right to the point. I'm tired of the industry as a whole. Not saying that there's, every program is bad out here, but for the most part, I'm gonna start calling out, some of these deals that just don't make sense, that, are robbing people blind daily. I'm gonna start getting on, people that are promoting, in a bad way. I'm going to start getting back to my roots. For those who know me know that, I'd say about 5 years ago, I've had, YouTube channel after YouTube channel shut down because of, hatred, because I call things as I see them. I'm pretty bold with my statements. I follow through. I very rarely get an argument, because 9 times out of 10, I hit a button or hit a nerve with a person and they know that I'm telling the truth. You see in this industry, there's certain people, I'd say 9 out of 10 promoters, make the whole industry look bad as a whole. And that makes, jobs like mine, okay, it makes my job 10 times harder, because I got to pick up the pieces. I got to put the band-aids on these people that come to me that's lost money time and time and time again. And it's like, okay, well, I can only tell you that the industry works if you're following the right people. I can only tell you that the industry works if you've looked at the compensation plans. I can only tell you that the industry works if you have a product that you can stand by. I can only tell you that the industry works, like I said, if you find the right people to be around. Okay. Now, most of the time we're picking up the pieces. Okay. The good marketing professionals, all they do is sit around all day picking up the pieces of something that was lost, by way of a bad marketer. Everybody that comes into this industry are not marketers, okay? They can put a link up, they can make a fly little statement, they can, they might even pull off a video, okay? They might even could do that. But does that mean that it's all good because it's built off of hype? No. I see a lot of hype artists out here. I see a lot of scandalous people out here. I see a lot of people saying, their products work, but they ain't even a product of their product. They don't even take them. They don't even use them. They buy them and they sell them, okay? Like me, I don't sell the weight loss aspect of my company because I don't use it. I don't use the product. I sell the products that I do use, okay? You got these people that are, rail thin, $150, 150 pounds, you know what I mean? Soaking wet with 2 grocery bags in their hands, and they're out there promoting weight loss. They have no experience at it, okay? You can't promote, something you have no experience at. That's another tactic. You can't promote a product as being one thing when it's made for another thing, okay? You can't do that. And in our industry right now as a whole, as you look at the whole picture, you're going to see that there's a lot of bad marketing out there, a lot of it. And there's a lot of bad sponsors too, because what they do is they wait till you see your name pop up and then it says paid, and they get their little 28 cents for it, and then they leave you. But before that, before you even paid, before these newbies even paid, they're coming out there, they're saying make money from home. So they get a hold of one of us, okay? Not us, as in my team, but they get a hold of somebody that's in the industry, and the guy will talk to them, email them, Skype them, Facebook them, every day. Are you joining? Are you getting in? What are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. Time waits for nobody. They hit them with the, the fear of loss, and they say, okay, well, if you wait till tomorrow, somebody's going to take your place. They do all these tactics, right? And they only do that. They contact you 1,000,000 times until you show up paid, and then you can't get a hold of them. It's like they fall on the back of a milk carton. It sickens me because, I got to pick up the pieces to these people. I got to put them in something real. I got to connect them with, the networkers that I know, that actually care, that actually do things. And believe me, people like me and people like the people you see that I'm talking to and I'm friends with and I'm commenting on, people like that are very rare people to find, okay? A marketing deal that actually pays the way it's supposed to do, the products work like they're supposed to, the support is there without the hype, those are far and in between. I'd say you'll catch 1 out of 10,000 companies that ain't built on hype. 1 out of 10. And that's the ones that I look into. And they laughed and scoffed at me about cash gifting. That was stupid of them. They laughed and scoffed at me about these little $7 deals. They laughed and scoffed at me about, $30 autoresponder deals. They laughed and scoffed. You know what I mean? They laughed. and they pointed at me and they said this, that, and the other. But I got hundreds and, you know, sometimes tens of thousands of people that made money because of me, okay? Because I showed them, you know, the real compensation plan, the real deal, the real products, you know, what you have in store for you. I tell people exactly what they're supposed to know in order to succeed. That's what you're supposed to do. And then any kind of marketing, you're going to need your team to succeed in order for you to succeed, okay? Here's my goal. In order to get to my goal, I got to help X amount of people get to their goal, okay? When they get to their goal, my goal is met. Very simple stuff. Do marketers practice this? No. Are they greedy for the most part? Yes. Will they tell you anything? Of course they will. Will they sell you a dream and give you a nightmare? Of course it's happened. It's even happened to me, and I got tenure here. I'm a veteran here at marketing. You know, I'll be 42 in August. I've been in this industry since the early 90s. So that just goes, you know, goes to tell you something. I've seen compensation plans come and go. I've seen these hype products, you know, come and go. 30, 60, 90 days, they're done. Once the hype wears off, it's done. I've seen, I've seen certain niches in this industry just blow up out of nowhere. I've seen the health and wellness industry decline. Bad, terrible, because all these listen, all these companies want you to do is sell their products. They don't care by what, you know, shitstorm you have to get into to sell it. Okay, so that means that they're going to allow permission, they're going to open the gates for you to go ahead and go hype. Here's your hype fest. Let's go hype this up. Let's go call it a lifestyle. Let's go, you know, call it this, that, and the other, while they're renting stuff. They don't have no ownership. They don't have no aspirations. Their drive is just to get money in big piles, and they don't care who they got to step on to do that. Now, that's not wealth. That might be rich. It's not wealth. I've been rich 100 times and never been wealthy. Okay, you know, this is just a beginning. This is the first video. This is in July 2015. This is the first video of many videos that are going to come out like this. Okay, and listen, I'm not promoting you on anything, because my companies are solid. It doesn't matter what I choose, because I do due diligence. I don't promote 15,000 different offers. I'm not involved in rev shares. I'm not involved in, you know, this, that, and the other. I'm just not. I don't get out there and purposely put my face on products that I know that don't work. I don't put anybody in jeopardy physically. I don't put anybody in jeopardy financially, and I always help my people. That's the principles of marketing. If you have those principles down, and if you don't, you need to learn it from somebody. And you know, listen, if you know about my business, it doesn't matter whether you sign up with me or not. You don't have to like me. I don't care. I don't care about getting unfriended. I'm just tired of people, you know, ripping people off on these health and wellness deals, these cable box deals, the rev share deals, these cycler deals. You know, there's all kind of new ones. There's all kind of new stuff. And people say, oh, I have the intention. I have the intentions of helping you. But then they charge $400 for courses, $1,000 for courses. Listen, this ain't no Frankie Kearns and no, you know, Jonathan Budd type of deals. This is not no Brian Bear type of style. That style went out a long time ago. You can't sell people $4,000 worth of training and leave out 50% that actually gets them paid. You understand what I mean? They should only have to buy into your business. They shouldn't have to buy into your training for that stuff. You know what I mean? Like I said, I usually try to train people before they go sign up so they know what the hell they're getting into. These people, they don't care. They just want their money. You know what I mean? And this is what they do. They step over a big stack of $100 bills to grab the roll of pennies. They don't even notice that there's $100 bills sitting there. And that's what most people do when they come into this industry. They don't have no bigger picture. They don't have, you know, they don't have that. And nobody's here painting this bigger picture. But there's a select few people that'll give you what you need in order to, you know, live out what you want. If you want $1,000 extra a month, you can get that. If you want $2,500, you can get that. But you can't get it when the person that you're looking at and you're idolizing online, you can't get that when they're trying to get 50,000, because in order for them to get 50,000, they got to rob quite a few people. And that's the principle between good marketing and bad marketing, in my opinion. Now, you have people that teach you about autoresponders and building your list. That's fine. You have people that are teaching you about Facebook software and Facebook, you know, fame and all this other crap. That's fine. But when they start putting these big old price tags on training and stuff, they don't have your best interest in heart. Trust me when I tell you. And that goes from all niches. That goes from multi-level marketing, network marketing, Facebook marketing, any kind of marketing, period. That goes for a lot of these traders too. I hate to say that because a lot of them are my friends. but they're charging these extreme amounts of money to learn how to trade. I don't get it. I understand your time is worth money, but if you're making all that money trading, why do you need a couple $100 off somebody, you know what I mean, to teach them how to trade? It don't make sense. And some of you guys are my friends. Now you got to start thinking about that, because listen, there's a couple people online, you know, that you'll come across that are very, very money-wise. They know how to read a compensation plan. They know how to read training. They know how to read YouTube. They know how to read Facebook. They know how to read it all. They know how to read these products. They know what the value is. They know what their worth is. And there's always somebody willing to take you under the wing, and they're going to train you. And if they train you and you do what they're asking you to do, then guess what? You know what I mean? If you do the same exact thing that they're doing to make 10 grand a month, you're going to make similar results. It might not be the same because you're not that person, but if you follow their step-by-step and they're willing to give you all 100% of how they got to where they're at, that's the people that you need to get with. You know, you want to have similar results, you got to do the same things, you know? And listen, like I said, my team is willing and able to help you. So if you know what business I'm talking about, I'm not here to promote, but if you know what business I'm talking about, you want to make a change, and you don't like me, grab one of my team members. You know what I mean? They're going to have less of an attitude. They're going to be less brutal, okay? If you want brutal honesty, I'm the guy to come to. I've always been known as the brutally honest marketer, period. Flat out, flat out. I don't care who gets mad, because what are they going to do? You know, the Facebook gangster thing is not threatening in my life. You know, all they can do is shut down my YouTube channels like they've been doing. And, you know, I'd like to thank you all for watching this video. Real talk. I'd like to thank you all. And, you know, if you want some no-nonsense stuff, get in my inbox. You want some no-nonsense crap, no hype, something that's going to fade in and out, in and out, in and out all year, okay? And you know, always make these braggadocious type of claims, you know, 100,000 members, 200,000. You want something that's unhyped, that actually works, okay? Get with me or one of my team. And if you've been following me for a while, you already know what I'm talking about. So there is nothing to question. There's nothing to guess. There's no guesswork. So, you know what I mean? Like I said, you don't have to like me to make money with me. You don't have to like me or my team in order to get involved. You don't have to like us. We make money, period, flat out. We show you how to do it. If you put these steps in line, you're going to do that without all the muss and fuss of the bad industry, the stupid cable boxes for $400 or $500, the rev shares that don't work, only for the first couple people, these, you know, digital coin deals that are all illegal, that try to copy off Bitcoin. There's just so many of them, it's just sickening. You know what I mean? So if you want something real, you know where to go, you know who to find. You know what I mean? I have no problem helping people. Just come to my inbox, let me know. And like I said, this is the first of many videos. I'm coming back. I'm making a video. I'm going to make a video shitstorm for people. So listen, thanks for watching again, and we'll see you on the next video. Trust me, it'll be real soon.